In regards to the CIA director announcing yesterday that they were fully aware that Daesh or ISIS or ISIL, whatever new name they're going to come up with this group, that is basically a bastard stepchild of Al-Qaeda and other foreign intrigues by the Secret Service of the Israelis, British, French, Turks, and others. It's, again, not surprising. I want to remind anyone listening that there was a thing, an operation called Operation Gladio that ran from the late 1940s all the way into the 80s until it was exposed, where the United States and NATO partners deliberately had covert operations to kill, terrorize, maim, and frighten the citizens of Central, West, Southern, and Northern Europe into being willing to vote away their rights in order to be protected from communist or nationalistic terrorism. This event in Paris is very reminiscent of attacks made on airports in Italy and in other places. I just have real questions of believing that France, which has such a effective secret service, along with the other countries of Europe, that they can't track these people. They know the specific number of French nationals that are fighting, either stationed in Turkey or Syria. Why these people would be readmitted into the country, allowed to come in with weapons and arms and training, I don't buy it. And this looks like, in reality, what preceded this bombing? There was an advance in the European Union to label goods either produced or stolen from Palestinians in the occupied territories to let people know so they could boycott Israel. There were moves where Russia was fighting for Iran to be a partner in the discussions of what could be done to bring peace in Syria, as well an ultimatum that Assad did not have to be moved. In America, like what happened with the Charlie Hebdo false flag, which is what I think this was just the other day, you had African Americans and others protesting racism and discrimination in the United States. And this bombing, which took the lives of so many innocent French people, although these numbers are far smaller than the numbers of Syrians, Lebanese, Iraqis, Libyans, Bahrainis, Yemenis, Pakistanis, Afghanis, Sudanese, and others who are dying as a result of America, France, Britain, Turkey, the Gulf Cooperation Council's maniacal wars to advance the state of Israel, as well as suppress, repress, and prevent true unity in the Muslim world, true Arab nationalism, true Pan-African unity in terms of having a multipolar political and socioeconomic world. So the CIA will always either look the other way or be actively involved in these events. In fact, if you know something wrong is going to happen and you do nothing, you are complicit. And so, again, Operation Gladio 2.0, it's obvious. I do not believe that these ragtag, new to the battlefield young people who are misguided in this false CIA, Mossad, MI6 version of perverted Islam know anything to do these kinds of coordinated attacks. This looks like a commando operation from professionals. Who knows more about assassination teams and commando squads than the French, British, the Americans, and Israelis? And please don't blame the Russians. It's really ridiculous. So ultimately, yes, I believe they knew in advance. And in fact, the President of France, Francois Hollande, has basically said they're working to have a law where people cannot talk about conspiracy theories because so many people can see holes in the official story. It just doesn't make sense. The only thing real is that innocent people, no matter what color or religion or where they are in the world, bleed real blood when they're victims of criminal hands of state players.